Hi America, this is Tracy Brown coming to you today, January 7th, 2000 January 7th, 2015. I love saying it. I love saying 2015. I really do. So, I just did a video and I forgot to tell you all, I am wearing a Star of David from Samantha. Samantha follows me on Blog Talk Radio. I apologize, Samantha. I was wearing it last video, and then I did Brandy Glanville, and it just turned out, check out that video. But in any case, okay, so Samantha, I've been telling everyone to send me crosses, right? And so I've got this wall of crosses, and there's a couple of missing because I have them at home, because while I was on a break, I was wearing like a different cross every day. Oh my God, and people love this cross. People love this one. It's very vibrant and very big. And then I have a blue one that really looked really good against my skin, and I have a purple one that turned into my favorite color, and you should see how that's going to work out because I'm going to change my room all purple. In any case, Samantha gave me the Star of David, which is very ironic, right? Because I believe that I am Jewish. I believe I have Jewish DNA. And I'm going to get the DNA done to prove. Well, first of all, I want to figure out what tribe I'm from in Africa. What tribe? Must be the short people tribe, like one of those tribes over there, everybody's short. But in addition to that, I'm hoping that I have Jewish DNA. My daughter-in-law looks like she's Ethiopian. She looks like she could be an Ethiopian Jew. So I want to get her tested too, because I want to know what my grandchild ultimately is, even through her. But Samantha may have picked up on my love of Judaism. I study Judaism too, by the way. Don't sleep on me. I'll study anything. It's hard. It's very hard. It's one of those religions where you really have to be born into it. In any case, I studied it regardless, because there was a program in Burbank where it was for the outside community and you could take classes, and it was amazing, and I loved being a part of that experience. And I brought my son to the classes with me so that he could have the same experience. And I believe that there is some DNA that is in line with some Jewish religion, some tribe in Israel. I hope. And I think Samantha may have picked up on it. Don't you just love this? It's a Star of David, and it's got, oh God, there's the meaning of the stones inside. Everybody educates me, and then I never remember the education. I'll tell you next time. In any case, with all that being said, please continue to send, if you desire. It's up to you. See, I'm losing. I get it now. I'm losing lighting. I think the lighting's better during the day. So let me hurry up with this. I am going to do Phylicia Rashard. Phylicia Rashard finally spoke out about the allegations against Bill Cosby on the heels of Keisha Knight Pullman speaking out. That's very calculated. Very calculated, NBC. Very calculated. Don't trust nobody. There's a reason why Phylicia chose to wait until after The Apprentice, after Keisha had a couple of days to explain why she got fired and why she did not call Bill Cosby. I didn't even look at Phylicia's statement, because usually I read it. Didn't even care to look at it. Because, Phylicia, if it were true, what you said today, which was in support of Bill Cosby, you would have come out a long time ago, okay? You would have. I'm the type of person, nobody can take down my man, my coworker, my friend. That's how I am. I mean, you guys saw it with Sean. When Sean went to get attacked, I was like, back up, everybody. I got this. Because, people, I would rather Sean grow with me than for me never to be around him, and he never grows. Does that make sense? And that's why I'm protective of my people, because I can see from a core place of his 20-year-old that he says crazy things, but he'll maturate. My point is, I was protective of that. If Bill Cosby had been my friend and I never experienced anything like that, come on, bring it on. Ask me some questions, because I'm going to protect my friend. But you waited, calculatingly so. Phylicia, come on. There's been stories in Philadelphia about Bill Cosby from 20 years ago, at the very least. So you're stepping up now because it's a calculated move? I would like to see if NBC is going to wind up giving you some job on some TV show. I'd like to see how it behooved you. I'm pretty mad, huh? I am. I'm sorry. The naked truth. The dance, which is different from Brandy, which is like dancing alone, the drunk girl at the party. You're dancing around the truth. Tiptoeing. It's a different type of dance. Isn't that funny how you can get the same cards and get different meanings? You're saying it in such a way, which is kind of what Keisha did too. You're saying it in such a way where it's like, it's a dance. It's also a power dance. It is a protective language that you use today. It's very powerful, but I call bullshit. I call bullshit. But according to the cards, something still gets revealed, Phylicia. According to the cards, something still gets revealed. And, Phylicia, you may get pulled into the next allegations. You may get pulled into it. You may get pulled into it. It's twisted, but you might get pulled into this. There's a situation that happened that maybe you don't remember, but somebody's going to come along and pull you into the environment. With this statement is some emotional loss. Love begins. I don't know what that means. And sacral chakra. I don't know what that means either. Sometimes I don't know what the cards mean myself. This statement created more conflict and confusion for you than you realize. You did speak with the sharper image tongue. But did it help? Nope, Phylicia, something changes. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, which normally would mean, right, that, you know, money's coming in. But in your case, it's on top of the Shadow card, which in another deck is really the Devil card. So it's kind of like this, and then this, and then this. Most swords are bad. So this is breaking through. The wheel turns. In your case, because of the Devil card, the wheel turns for the worse. Wait, the wheel turns for the worse, not for the better. So this backfires. That's what I'm getting. It backfires. You all want to talk about this legacy. That's what you all want to talk about, but you can't have us stuck on the legacy. You can't have us stuck on something that was false. Even if it was a legacy, it was faux. It's kind of like, you know what it's kind of like? Oh, you'll relate to this, right? Okay, so it's kind of like Captain's Paradise. Do you guys know what that is? That's when, you know, your husband is like a pilot, right? Sorry, pilots. I'm sorry to drag you into this Bill Cosby stuff, right? And then he has a consistent, like, route. So he goes to New York and then goes to some Caribbean paradise or some beautiful country. Let's choose Bali because I happen to like Bali. I want to go visit Bali. Oh, Bali, don't get upset with me. I just need to... Oh, don't get upset. Nobody from Bali get upset with me, okay? All right, so there's a pilot. He lives in New York with his wife and his children. And it's a very consistent itinerary going back and forth between New York and Bali for 20 years. And then he dies, right? And then it's time to settle the estate. And then the wife finds out that he has a whole other life with a whole other woman in Bali. And now she has to share his legacy. How did that relate to Phylicia Rashard and Bill? Oh, because it's the legacy that you want us to remember, but the legacy was faux. The legacy was false. This Captain's Paradise, the legacy's faux. The legacy's false. So the dad that you knew, the husband that you knew, was never the person that you thought you knew. That's Bill Cosby. Phylicia. Somebody's going to come along and say something and drag your ass in this, Phylicia Rashard. And there's some regret. There's some regret. But I also think that you set it for a price. Ultimately, I don't think that you get, like, pulled into this ugly. I think you do come out swimmingly. In any case, what's around... This reading was about Phylicia Rashard. What's around Phylicia Rashard? You should have kept your mouth closed. Seriously. The only person that should be talking right now is Bill Cosby, and I advise him not to talk. So if I advise him not to talk, nobody else talk either. All right, guys. I love you. And look at the lighting. I can never fix this stuff. Or maybe if I pull it back. Oh, who cares? I love you. I thank you for my crosses. I would appreciate if you still want to keep them coming. Oh, please, God. 5712 Lankershim Boulevard, North Hollywood, California, 91601. Subscribe. Join me on Twitter. Join me on Twitter. By the way, when I do my radio show on Saturdays, every Saturday is on Blog Talk Radio under spirituality. It's called Pop Culture Psychic, clearly. If you join me on Twitter and then you tweet me and you're like, oh my God, Tracy, please pick me today for a reading, I'm just going to pick you. I don't have time to figure out who's been on the longest. I don't show favoritism. I'm like, oh my God, of course I'll pick you. At Pop Culture Psychic. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.